for today, we finna be watching. Raud just started huge streamer drama. What's up? How y'all doing?
Beefs over their own rap song reviews now. This started with
I ain't gonna lie, Raud's song was fucking terrible. And if you disagree with me and that Nissan Altima music, look, stop sucking. That song is ass. I have trained ears. That shit is fucking garbage. I'm sorry. Just like that.
Rapper
I'm starting off just like that.
Calling out a bunch of people that.
But I'm gonna give him his props though. His voice is unique as shit. His voice is unique. The song just. I've been with Reggie for 30 days. I think I'm Clover now. That shit
weren't too kind to his song.
Davo, Silky, Cuffem. I see y'all on the live trolling it as soon as it play. I've been with Reggie for 30 days. Turned into old Sam. Now it's hilarious.
He not wrong though. Suck for likes. He's not wrong. Y'all favorite streamer for likes. I've been with Reggie for 30 days. I think I'm Clover now.
I see it.
That bar's terrible. But they do be sucking up.
Yeah, Silky, you ain't respond when I try to collab. You left me on scene. So the fact that it's you hate my guts, my nigga, and that's cool. You can say, yeah, bro, this is garbage juice. I don't give a nigga. I'm still gonna keep dropping, but them niggas, simple. And I'm standing on it. And the way I used to be thinking like, damn, I don't want to address being on my because
hey, Robin Hood, hey.
I don't want to really make no bad bonds. No, just be Ryan. Pull that dick out your mouth.
He said, oh my God, I just put on mascara and my eyes is watering. Yo, foul play. Hold on. Yo.
Said we having technical difficulties. We having technical difficulties. We having technical difficulties. We having technical.
I just called from a hit. That's all. We okay. I'm straight. I'm cool. I'm not gonna be on live crying like a female, even though I got a pussy. On a Sunday, getting high on a Sunday. Look,
you hear me? These are
do you hear me?
Who say what's up to me, dab me like this in person, and then when I text them, like, yo, bro, like, let's work. It's nothing. It's left on scene. You see what I'm saying? And you don't have to work with me. But from there, and you don't follow me. Like, I follow you, you don't follow back. And I'm not the nigga unfollow on a type tip like, oh, bet. You don't even follow back.
I don't know. I'm not agreeing with what he's saying just because of the simple fact that just because you got clout, don't mean niggas gotta fuck with you, bro. At his status now, he still gotta get up there, bro. Like, some don't even know he's streaming right now.
I'm a bull. I got my own cheese. I got my own money. You see what I'm saying? I'm not the bull to be like, oh, I'm gonna unfollow because you don't follow back. I'm not that bull. So you don't acknowledge my existence, but I dropped some songs that's hot. You don't react. And then
why is he making that face, folks?
So you could say, I've been arrested for 30 days, and then you pause and there's knee slapper. No, you're crying. You on my.
So you're probably making.
Who is this?
Well,
he
hold
on. He make music. He made. What's that one song? And I'm not finna play the 30 Days song. On JC, I'm not playing the 30 Days song. I'm pretty sure it's called Too Humpy. He a part of the Too Humpy Boys. They make music. But that other song was ass. Like this song? Come on. Turn it off.
She asking me questions, assumptions.
Tell me what to do with my music. All right, back to the video.
Cuffem's initial reaction that got Raud a little bit upset.
Oh. Yeah, so this.
I'm trying to.
Ew. Oh God, pumping this in their car. Ew. Ew.
First of all, Cuffem saying ew to something or somebody is egregious. That's one. For two, what the f was that soundboard?
Oh.
I love you, Ari. I love you more, Lena. I love you more, beautiful.
What?
A fault soundboard is crazy.
What hell, no? That's you pushing up songs. I be lit.
I'm struggling to get lip gloss out that one. Throw that away.
Yo.
Like,
I can't lie, I burst out laughing when he hit the ew, and
you know what? I'm not at my peak right now. I ain't finna talk
we
about
left the music independent. Like, please don't come for my head top. I actually listened to this song before even checking out any of the people's reactions, because the first clip I initially saw was Raud calling all these people out, and I was like, yo, what the hell is the song that he's talking about? So the song is called Over. I check out the song, I listen.
I've been with Reggie for 30 days. I think I'm Clover now. Like, the song, the lyrics, cool. Like, if we go look at the lyrics, hold on. He said, I had a for a little bit, but shit over now. I'm trying to see if karma real. Like, do it go around? I think it's just the way he said. I had a for a little bit. That shit over now. I'm trying to see if karma real. Like, do it go around? I think it's just the voice. That's why, like, motherfuckers sucking. I don't think it's the lyrics. I really don't. I don't think it's the lyrics. Because if a motherfucker with a deep voice got up in here and was like, I've been with Reggie for 30 days. I think I'm Clover now. Straight suck. Everybody, oh my God, the song's so good. Let me ride his beat. But you know, Raud get up on here. He got a natural high-pitched voice. So then it made it worse when he said,
to it.
I don't know,
it
bruh.
really wasn't bad to me. And I think that's how a bunch of people, like, narratives get made around a song, which is like someone just takes a little snippet and they make a joke out of it. But granted, now I know some people are gonna be like, dog, did you hear, are we listening to the same thing? That thing is trash. Hear me out. His voice and the way he uses his voice in that track, it really reminds me of the first song I ever discovered Pressa by. Pressa is a rapper from Toronto. He used to be Blue Feather, like that was their crew, I think. But he had this song on a mixtape / EP that Murda Beats did, and the song was called Novocaine. That was my first introduction ever, because I was following a bunch of producers. Well, I was already following rap scene, obviously. This is like 2015 or something like that. And then I discovered Pressa off of this EP that Murda Beats did, which is a great EP. If you haven't listened to it, or if you haven't listened to it in a long time,
I'll be back going driving. I bet. Drive safely.
Pressa, he had a very high-pitched voice on this track, and that became his distinct style. And keep in mind, at this time when this dropped, this was 2015. This is Young Thug era, 2014, 2015. I was heavy on.
I think it's now because it's like 2026. But it's like a lot of the music now has it has a distinct style. But it's just like everything is like a distinct sound compared to Raud stepping out with this song, with this album that he dropped with a high-pitched voice. Because the new music now, we ain't really seeing a lot of motherfuckers come out here with a high-pitched voice. Some of these motherfuckers is not trained to
early for
Hey,
Atlanta,
Taz,
but
how you
early
doing,
from
beautiful?
somebody that wasn't from Atlanta. Like 2014, the moment I heard Young Thug, I was like, this guy's fire. This is amazing. So Pressa hit too. That's why this song is like, it's okay to me. I like it. And I do think it's going to go up, because this is one of those things they're going to hate into success. So that was Cuffem's reaction. But the people that Raud called out for their negative reviews, they would follow up after he name dropped them. And one of them was D-Block Davo, who is boys with Duke Dennis. D-Block, Davo, it's different.
I seen a clip of this boy girlfriend, and she was like, "Oh my God, yeah!" I promise you, if I was to ever get that happy over a man that's not my man, please be my.
I
Ain't
never.
nothing wrong with Duke. He's a handsome man, but it's just like, shorty, that's a regular man just like anybody else. He just good looking and he got some clout. I'm not finna hoot and holler a grown man
But he
name.
responds and calls him a D-Rider.
DDG and Ben left at the same line for 30 minutes. That's not different. It's because I know them. I'm cool with them. They can laugh at my It's not different. You know what they call it though? That's called riding. You dick ride DDG and Ben. You said that is riding. That's the real definition of ride. You ride them. That's the real definition of a ride. The riding is, I think I'm Clover now. That is riding. Me, Silky, we's not like that. What we doing? We react to your song laughing. That's not riding. You picking and choosing who to get mad at. You can't get mad at us.
For me,
No,
boy.
that's a real ride.
So the whole D-Riding accusations, this we have to give a little bit of nuance, because what he's saying is, yo, DDG, Ben, yo, how come you don't get into it with them? How come you're not name dropping them? Well, Raud already said, is like, yo, you guys aren't really responsive with me to these other people, and when I drop a song, suddenly you guys have a bunch to say. Nah, I'm not messing with that. So I don't think that's riding, because I'll give you guys another example. Aiden Ross and his homie.
I don't think that's riding. I feel like if my friends, if I drop the song, right, and my friends react to the song and they don't like the song, I'm not gonna be mad at my friends for not liking the song. You feel me? That's constructive criticism. If you not following me and you not fucking with me, you not interacting with me, you not engaging with my shit, and you have already previously shown that you don't really fuck with me for real, that's riding. I agree with Raud, like that's riding. Like, you not fucking with me prior to when my shit go up, but now when my shit go up, you talking about me? You wanna put me on your platform? You wanna make some noise about me? That's riding. I ain't gonna lie, that's riding. But I mean, hey,
right? Like his SSB crew. These guys drop wild jokes on each other. Like one of the guys, like they'll be talking about his dead grandfather constantly, and they'll meme the hell out of it. And they'll say wild stuff that's crazy disrespectful. You're like, yo, friends are really talking about like dead people, junkies, someone's uncle or aunt, or Convy's aunt, right? She does OF. Like, yo, just wild stuff, like girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, but that's how they joke amongst each other. So what happened was Sneeko, he like made some jokes that they didn't take lightly to, or he made some jokes on his stream, and Sneeko was like, yo, what the hell, y'all joke with each other like that, so what's the problem if I joke about this topic that I normally wouldn't approach?
that's the problem. I hate that. I hate when motherfuckers is having a personal conversation and somebody else put their input. I hate shit with a passion, especially when you don't never put your input on some shit like this before. You just want to be involved in something. You just bored and you want some attention. Move the fuck around.
Anybody else, because I know they're sensitive around it, but I know you can take the joke. And they pretty much hit Sneeko with like, yeah, we joke with each other like that. We've known each other 5, 6, no, maybe 10 years. We've known each other for that long. We have that bond. There are different rules that apply to you. And I think that's fair. You have inside jokes with your friends and certain things that other people should not approach you with and just feel like, oh, no, we could just joke about that. So for him, he's like, yo, listen, these guys are my boys. I know that they're just giving an honest opinion. They're just joshing, right? But if I bang their line and I'm like, yo, that really bothered me the way you said that about my song, they would take it into consideration. But I don't think he's bothered. I think he's just bothered about other things that these people exhibit in their behavior, and he would rather that they just don't chop it up with them at all if you're gonna, or don't listen to his music at all if this is what you're gonna do. But Cuffem, he would reply back.
Let's see what this Raud said this time, bro.
Cuffem.
What?
I see y'all on the
Mutant Ninja Turtle?
trolling it.
Cuffem just called Raud a mutant ninja turtle. Cuffem just called Raud a mutant ninja turtle. Let me shut my ass for he flame my
I
next.
do a rest for 30 days. Turned into old Sam. Now it's hilarious.
Because you sounded retarded. Like, was I not supposed to laugh? You sound like Mickey Mouse on heroin. Like, what are you talking about? Yes, I'm alive. It was funny. You sounded retarded, my nigga. Like, what ego?
I see it. I see it.
You should be.
I see
We
y'all
blowing your
dick
song
ride.
up.
So you ain't respond when I try to collab.
We blowing your song up,
Left me
gang.
on scene. So the fact that it's
Cause maybe Silky
My
Don was shaking
stomach
his
hurt
hips.
like a boy.
Damn. Cause that stopped walking like 3 years ago. Maybe Silky don't want to shake his hips a million times in a row, gang. Like that's what to do with Raud G.
Said maybe he'll want to shake his hips. I'm
the fact
hollering.
that it's
Cause maybe Silky Don was shaking his hips. Damn. Cause that stopped walking like 3 years ago. Maybe Silky don't want to shake his hips a million times in a row, gang. Like that's what to do with Raud G's. A collab with Raud G's. What we gonna do? Tang off? Like a f***ing goblin. Like what did he get his ego from, bro? Like we blowing your song up. Be happy. Look at his f***ing nose.
This pause screen is crazy. Like, why is everybody around 20 plus always missing a side tooth? Like, what the do y'all be doing? And he missing 2 of them. I think this one chipped right here. But why is all the motherfuckers around my age missing side teeth? I be starting to have to make a motherfucker laugh. I'm gonna start making motherfuckers laugh. So as soon as they hit that, I'm gonna be. Cause I'm tired of seeing motherfuckers missing that one side tooth. Like, and it's always the top. Like, bro, where did your tooth go? What happened? I need to know that.
Like, what is he talking about, bro?
Cuffem talking about the wrong shit. I want to know where the fuck his tooth went. What he talking about? Where the fuck his tooth go? What the fuck happened? And what happened to his other? Like, what happened to his teeth? Cause one of them is clearly chipped, folk. And then the other one is missing. What happened? What the fuck is y'all doing? We talking about the wrong shit.
And that's cool.
Nigga
Can say, yeah, bro, this is garbage juice. I don't give a. I'm still gonna keep dropping, but them
Good.
riders. And I'm standing on it. And the way I used to be thinking like,
Yeah, bro, the song is fire. Gang, I laughed at it.
like, damn, I don't want to being on my because I don't want to really make no bad bonds. No, just be Ryan. Pull that dick out your mouth.
But it's like, bro, we talking about the wrong shit. I still want to know what's up with his tooth, bro.
GZF.
I still want to know what's up with his tooth.
Now, and I'm GZF. Had it on my hand. You heard me?
What the does GZF even mean? Like, what is he talking about? Just, like, how you mad? You said
Why the fuck is he so fast with the soundboard though? I'm not. I gotta have my hand on my keyboard and my soundboard. Hold
How you
on.
gonna be mad? Tell us I ain't no clover. You should have said
No, bruh.
You said the lyric.
My
Don't-
shit
why you mad
delayed.
at us? Cause we reacted to your stupid.
I'm finna buy a new soundboard, bro. I'm clearly not up in the streaming game, bro. I gotta up a new soundboard, bro.
That's not even the big bro in Clover, gang. How you gonna feel like you in Clover because you hang out with him?
He hit the slip with the bricks falling down. That's kind of
He's
crazy.
definitely right that they are turning the song up, and we're gonna get to Raud even admitting that a little bit later. But here, I think it's fair. I mean, he's like, "Yo, we get sent the song, or we find the song. You're in the streamer universe. You're in the streamer community. In our galaxy, there's different galaxies out there. You're in Cuffem's galaxy, so yeah, he's gonna react to something that you put out to the public. You can't make him not react to it, and he thought it was funny. The whole like, yo, I'm D-Ride and Clover, especially anything Kai Cenat related, things that people want to be a part of. You know, they've got, yeah, I swear, Clover is like The Rock. Like, everybody wanted them Rockefeller chains. Everybody got iced out with the Clover chain, and, you know, people is just trying to get proximity to that, proximity to what's hot. So I understand them talking about it from that angle, but I don't know if Cuffem addressed the relationship that him and Raud have. I don't know if they have a relationship. If they don't, or if it doesn't seem like Cuffem is the guy that would air him or ghost him or.
I don't think Raud with. I don't think Cuffem and Raud used to be cool. I don't know that though. I don't pay attention to these motherfuckers that often.
When he was trying to get into contact with them, like Cuffem,
So I'm gonna shut my
seem like that type of individual. And also, he is the type of person where if he doesn't even know you, yeah, he's gonna react, he's gonna clown, and he's gonna make his jokes, he's gonna get his jokes off. But Silky is where it seemed like Raud was a little bit hurt with how he had been treating him, and he would respond to this.
Raud, you were supposed to pull up to my crib. We had a whole stream planned for you, everything. You went to go be on Max's PBM just as the background dancer.
Silky said you got on Max's shit just to be a background dancer. Bro, he should have hit the you a grown man right after that, bro. Double pauses back to back as he greets, but why he start hitting the dance floor? And he's so serious. Look at his face. He's locked in. He's that locked in on hitting his dance. Look at his face.
You pull it out your mouth. What are you saying? What the f?
Why is he
What are
so
you
locked
talking about?
in, bro?
And I still was entitled at you for that. I said, you know what? You do your thing, bro. I can't be mad at you. I can't be mad at you. Like, you was going crazy on bro's stream, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be mad at you, gang. But
He
when
hitting
I'm telling
that
you
shit,
I'm on my
though.
own, from my own stream, you mad at me because I didn't pull up? Said you not my man. Yo, gang, I was in the Clover crib, in your face. We chopped it up on stream. Oh, now why you glitching? Nah, because Monty, then tell me, pull out my mouth like I'm proud of him. Like, I searched up his song. Like, I searched up this song and said, let me react to it. Bro, this is so lost, he doesn't understand how stream work. Gang, there's chatters in my stream, right? I have real life chatters in my stream. I have real life mods in my stream. You know what they do? They send a clip. They pin the clip. You know what happens when they pin the clip? They say, yo, Silky, look at this. I click on the clip, and it's your... What the f... Like... What the f...
This was described perfectly. And what he's talking about is that Plaque Max, he was dancing for some Plaque Max stream.
I'ma work this. Instead of having your own little segment, your own little pod with Silky, you know, y'all go out, do some fun shit, get some clips. You on this bitch dancing. You on this busting moves. You on this getting jiggy. What the fuck? I'm sorry, as a grown ass woman, I'm not finna sit here and go on live and get to busting moves. Maybe cause I'm fat, or just maybe cause I feel like I ain't no jester. I look like I'm not finna get on that. Like, no, fuck, hit the motherfucking nay whip it. I ain't finna do that shit. I am a grown ass woman. The most you'll get about me is a little hand. That's all you getting, hand. Other than that, I'm finna sit my big ass down. That's another thing. As a fat person, bro, I don't want to be looked at as the fat person that just be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro.
Which, it was funny. The clip was funny. But it's not like Silky just pulled up and said, okay, guys, today we've got a segment, and it's going to start off with Raud's music video that we have to react to. This is how naturally a stream usually goes.
It's okay with girls. I just said, I, as a grown-ass woman, would not be out here busting moves at my big grown-ass age. I said I, as a grown woman, I wasn't shaming him for being a grown man and dancing. That's what he do. I'm lying? Merchant, I'm lying. Because I literally just said I, as a grown woman, would not be busting moves. It's okay. When this YouTube video drop, go ahead and watch it. And I'm going to tell you what time it was at when I said this shit, because you got me fucked up. On my non-existent kids, you got me fucked up. On my unfermented sperm, you got me fucked up.
Silky just pulled up and said, okay, guys, today we've got a segment, and it's going to start off with Raud's music video that we have to react to. This is how naturally a stream usually goes. Organically, it was probably popping or clipped from somewhere else on TikTok or something like that. And people were like, yo, you know Raud, because Silky clearly said here, like, yo, you didn't pull up to a stream that we were doing or we were going to do, and we were kicking it offline or off stream. So these guys are kicking it. That means their communities know that they're kicking it and they're cool. So it makes perfect sense that they would drop the song, and then if the mods are pinning it, that's how they react to stuff. If you just ever look at Aiden Ross stream when he ever goes live, which is never, unless he's just doing gambling, then you see people just pinning stuff. The mods will pin a link, and then he'll just react to it and give his take. You could say like, yo, if that's your man's, like you're locked in with him, you just play the song, or you see what the chat is going to do, and you're like, yo, you guys aren't going to bait me into that. But I think he just gave his honest opinion.
Drinking hot bean soup with sugar and creamer. You real life just drinking hot bean soup with sugar and creamer, like you nasty.
Just like he would clown
Bro.
anybody else if the song sucked, or he thought that the song sucked. He gave his genuine response. Davo would also respond to him getting clowned by Raud and D-riding, in this scenario, Duke Dennis.
Oh. Me and Reggie from the East Coast. Do I got East Coast boys on my wall? You paid to come paint that on the wall.
That's my hood. I'm from there. I'm like, what are you talking about? Matching logos on the wall, nigga, that is me and Duke hood. That comparison don't even make sense. Like, what are you talking about? Me and Duke, we from the same hood. Rep the same thing, because that's our homie. That's our dog that passed away. What are you talking about? So what? Me and Duke riding, what you trying to say? I'm riding Duke because I got D-Block on my wall and Duke rep D-Block? Is that what you trying to say? It's 100.
So he's right. Yeah, D-Block is their hood. I think they even did a vlog. I even know that. And I'm not really tapped into Davo and Duke Dennis like that. Like, I know a little bit of the history, but I know that they did a vlog. I know that's his hood. I thought that they were actual brothers for a very long time. I didn't know that they were just like quote brothers, because I'm not going to get into my rant about the term brothers and the evolution of bro. From bro, brothers, blood brother, and you're like, wait, like, what do you mean by that? I'm not going to get into that.
He going on a whole yapping
session.
session.
Okay,
thank you.
Where he's saying, like, yo, listen, like, this is my hood. Everything just makes sense there. And Raud would address the defense that he had for why he wasn't as upset with people like Ben Dedon and DDG reacting in the way that they did.
Now, it's different. Ben Dedon, DDG, I talk to them. If they got an opinion and they think it's hilarious, cool. But for who not even cool with me, that never noticed me or text me back, but now they want to search it up, f them. You feel me? The fake
Raud opinion, nah, wrong. Like, how he feel about this shit, nah, wrong. Because it's just like, bro, I don't fuck with you. Why is y'all putting me up? But at the same time, I agree with Suki too, because Suki said, like, they put the link in chat, I click the link and I react to it. Motherfuckers ain't finna say, oh, this so-and-so song, and they just like, no, go react to this song. We know y'all fuck with each other, so, like, we ain't really expecting for it to be no drama. We ain't really expecting for to get mad. But for you to get mad about some and you know how streaming work, you got a decent-sized community where your chat be flowing, you know motherfuckers be interactive the whole time, you should know how to go. I just feel like I see Silky and I see Raud side. Everybody else,
it just get on my nerves. The internet, that's what got me mad. Not the internet. The internet trolling is fine. Cause when they see me in real life, when I just was down there in Philly, and they was like, yo, I've been with Reds for 30 days. I think I'm Clover now. I laugh. See them laughing? I know y'all not even genuinely laughing. It's haters. Ain't that's what get under my skin. Yeah, I could say, yeah, bro, this garbage juice. I don't give a f. I'm still gonna keep dropping, but them riders.
I think this might be a little bit one-sided, because the way that DDG laughed at it, if Raud was reacting to DDG music and he was laughing at it or calling it bad, would DDG have the same reaction, be like, nah, that's my man's? Nah, I think DDG would be like, yo, I thought you were my man's. Like, why are you laughing at my song? You could have just not reacted to it or show love. That's how I think DDG would react, with how sensitive he is to not criticism, but to people that he thinks messing with them and them talking about him a certain way. So I don't know if that's reciprocated both ways between DDG and Raud. Ben is a jokester, and if they've got a good relationship, it's understandable. He's like, yo, Ben's gonna joke. That's what he does. And these other guys, I don't think they genuinely hate, because they would constantly.
I've been with Reggie for 30 days. I think I'm Clover now.
DDG. Bruce hated. He was a hater of DDG. I don't think he actually had hate in his heart towards DDG. He was like, this guy's a joke, and I'm gonna make him the butt of every joke. Similar to how Smoke Perp and Lil Pump and that whole era of junkies were trying to make J. Cole the butt of every joke. Now J. Cole made himself the butt of the joke by having his Honda break down, playing one game because he couldn't get his like full visa to the basketball thing, like pulling out of the beef, and just every single interview that he's done thus far this year. So J. Cole has made himself the butt of the joke, but that's an example of them not really hating J. Cole, Smoke Perp and them, but they were just like, yeah, he's going to be the joke. And I don't think that's what these guys are doing. I think they just saw a moment. This was a moment for a song, and they just laughed at the song and gave their honest opinion. That's it. But he is correct to feel the way that he feels. But people felt that he was dissing because
Bruce?
D-Block is, it's named after one of their homies that died. And they felt like things escalated and got disrespectful. This is the thing. Raud is going through it and he streams. That's why I don't know why he didn't give Silky a little bit more grace, because now they turned it into, oh, you dissed his dead homie's block. And now Davo's upset. And then Raud reacts to that.
If your homie passed, then you should understand me shouting out my homie. You just said, bro, me and Duke, bro, we always joke like that. Well, I'm not you and Duke, man. I didn't grow
Is this Twitch kick beef? It's Twitch beef.
up in North Carolina, and I'm not from D Block. I don't know that y'all make sucking noises to each other and tell each other to chill. Frankly, it sounds man. Simple. I don't know that.
That do sound gay. I ain't gonna lie. If I hear two grown men acting like they sucking to each other, bruh, I swear to God, I'ma call them flamboyant. I don't care. I have no problem with homosexual people at all. I'm not homophobic whatsoever. It's just like if I see something that's gay, I'ma say it's gay. Like, that's just what it is. It ain't no ill intent. I'ma just say, that's gay, bro. Like, what the fuck is you doing that for? For a motherfucker to proclaim to be straight, bro, that's gay. And I'ma say it's gay. But it is Twitch beef.
So when you
I
do
don't
that
know.
to
I'm
men,
not finna see two
and you
grown
call
men and
sucker,
laugh.
Of course I'm gonna
I'm not finna laugh at them acting like they sucking each other penis. That shit's gay. That's just what it is.
be mad you called me a dick sucker. Hey Rod, you eating. I'm gonna say, no, you eating. If a nigga come up to your face and say, yo, you a bitch. Now everybody acting like they got the ultimate, they acting like they not human, and you got the ultimate, they got ultimate self-control to the point where they just gonna call you a bitch to your face, and then you just gonna be like, okay. Davo was trying to make it seem like I talked about his dead folks. No, I didn't. And if you took it as that, I apologize for that, because nobody's gonna talk about my mom, and I'm gonna take it lightly. If you still want to feel a type of way, then you. Simple. Because one, I acknowledge what I said. I just told you I wasn't talking about the deceased person. I don't know the person that passed. I don't know your history, and you can't expect every to know your history book. I don't know your history.
This goes to that point that I was telling you guys about, where he's like, yo, y'all joke like that? That's cool between y'all, but we don't have the type of relationship where that's cool between us. And I think it's mature of him to apologize if he received it that way, which I don't think this guy was intending to just diss his dead homie. That's something that the chat played up, which
I just feel like I don't think he was dissing his dead homie. I just feel like he was saying, yo, that's riding. Cause he ain't know that y'all cool like that. I feel like if I know motherfucker was cool with somebody like that and I saw shit like that, I would call that riding. I would say, yo, you riding him, like, back up. But then if it's like, oh, okay, you explain your situation, I get it now, my fault. You got it, king. I take it back. And I'm gonna find some more bullshit to say. Like,
just show, the chat.
I'm just sorry for getting it fucked up. I'm gonna get it right next time.
What ends up happening. And then Raud would go into roast the hell out of Cuffem after Cuffem's response.
And for Cuffem, bro, that nigga looked like a tight ass cheek. That nigga, he used fart sounds on his soundboard. His whole aura is disgusting. Man. I don't take him serious. He stay in that funky ass crib. His carpet dirty as shit. He got money for Dracos and Hellcats, but his carpet dirty. Like, I'm not really worrying about him. I don't take him serious. My simple.
He said he looked like a tight.
Much as he want to say, yeah, I got more money than you and this, that, and the third. Well, I got money too, man. So as a that got money, I genuinely enjoy life. So Cuffem's never going to get under my skin. The nigga's ugly as shit. Like, genuinely him being like, yeah, bro, you look like a mosquito and this. It's like, Cuffem, you're hideous, man. Like, no, genuinely. Like a haircut wouldn't.
I do think this is a little bit fair. Not the appearance part, because frankly, I don't care about any of these people's appearance. But the back and forth between them is funny. I do think the song is going to get turned up, like Cuffem said, like them clowning it. It's one of those situations where, like I said, I don't think the song that was bad. It's kind of catchy. And it's one of those things, like, remember when Munch came out by Ice Spice and people were like, this is trash. This is trash. Who the hell likes this? And then it just went up and up and up and up. So that's what's going to happen here. So he should be thankful to the haters a little bit. And then Raud addresses the whole deriding accusations.
I got my motherfucking heat on. This is so off topic. I got my motherfucking heat on. I got shea butter on my legs. I'm cooking the fuck out my legs. Boy, this shit finna. Hey. I done sat in front of my heater unmotherfucking Cooked, boy, looking like a raw chicken. I'm finna come out looking like a nice piece of rotisserie chicken.
For Reggie, which is like,
Extra,
yo,
extra
the line
large.
is, I was with Reggie, they think I'm Clover now.
Give to them. I shout them out. I post them. I comment. I'm a real homie. Y'all don't have no real homies. Everybody around y'all fake is rotten. And this, that, and the third. Y'all don't have no real friends. I got a friend that I was broke with 6 years
butt
ago.
about to melt.
And then we just did a show called Swap that made us thousands of dollars. And I can't say, oh yeah, when I was planning Swap with him.
Yeah, I'm not mad that he put his homie, like, I don't feel like he sucking for putting his homie in a song. I'm not mad about that. You feel me? I'm not mad at him shouting out his mans. I don't have no problem with that. I don't think that's sucking. But I feel like, I think I'm Clover now. That part, you know, I've been with Reggie for 30 days. Cool. I think I'm Clover now. It's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of egregious.
Line? What are you talking about? Then they're gonna clip it and they're gonna say, oh, he's mad the song is. Nobody's mad about the song. The song is going up. That song will hit 500,000 in the next 7 days. 500K by yourself. Simple. I'm not mad. I'm happy. God do everything for a reason. I prayed and thanked God. I literally prayed and thanked him.
I think this is real talk, but a lot of people, they didn't see that. That's the thing. People don't know the history between them. They just think Clover's lit, you not Clover, you not in any clique, which is one of the things that I've been talking about Raud for at least like a year plus, a year and a half, and he's been blowing up. He used to rap. He still raps, but he had gotten into it with one of the rappers, OT, 7 Kwani, because he scammed him for a feature. And this guy, he built his own base of fans that rock with him. They don't need to see him interact with a bunch.
I feel like Raud did his own and he used the platform that some, like the 2 Humpy Boys provided for him, and then he expanded off that. Like he ain't just ride the wave till the wheels fell off. He sat there and went on his own and did his own shit and started doing his own shit. And I give him props for that. Some of these be sitting there just sucking the necks till the wheels fall off. Feet off them.
Need to see him in Clover. So it's funny when people are like, oh, you trying to be Clover. A lot of these people in Clover, if they weren't collaborating with other people under the umbrella and they were just alone streaming, they wouldn't have, number one, most of them just got put on by Cenats. And number two, they wouldn't be able to exist outside of these collaborations.
And they just
Whereas
stream.
This guy built it up. His fan base is there for him. They're not like, yo, bring this guy on stream. Yo, what is this guy doing? Nah, he's just doing his own thing as an entertainer. And he's known this guy for 6 years.
Yeah, it's like AMP.
Like he was joyful. He was happy for
but
him.
A different
and the fact
set
that they're still cool
kids.
is dope. It's like a Cenats and
Different-
Speed to a
different
degree.
set of
Even though tight,
just
like they
a
kind of
little
blew up a little
different.
bit, and then they became cool, and then they just blew up out of this world. But they're gonna have a different relationship and affinity towards each other than people that just met when they're already in the game. And for him to constantly be shouting him out and showing love to him, they're cool, they're friends. But the majority of the audience was only introduced to Reggie from 2 years ago when they were broke. Nobody knew who they were. So now people know who they are.
Nah, I've been introduced to Reggie since, yo, you my father? You Rodney's son? Yeah. Rodney with the butt. You little Rodney son? Rodney with the fat butt. I've been doing Reggie since back then. I've been with Reggie. Reggie funny as shit. I've been with him since back then, since back before, you know, he was on Mafia-thon. Back before he was dressed in that motherfucking Robin suit. Back before motherfuckers put him on his stream. Back when he was popping on Instagram and Vine and shit, like back then.
Separately, because they
Yo,
both
Ray your
got
pockets,
their
yo.
own career. They're
For
all both doing their own
what?
thing. So they're going to think
For
you're D-Rod because
what?
that guy's brand that he's associated with is bigger. And it's dropped on a song. So they're like, yo, you not them, little bro. It's just all in good fun. But I hope this song continues to go up. That's really the biggest victory you could possibly get. I mean, this is the most attention the song is going to get. And I don't think if a song resonates with people, they are not going to stop listening to it, which is good for you. Even if they think it's a meme, they will ironically listen to it until they finally say, you know what? I kind of mess with this. And you can see that in the comments of the song. So I'm glad that they're smoothing these things out. I do think Silky was correct here, where he's like, dog, if Silky was in contact with him, and you reacted in this way, I don't know. I don't think Silky's lying, to be honest. And I don't think Silky's got hate in his heart for another individual to just want to clown him all the time, especially if it's somebody that he's kicked it with. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, especially of the song. You mess with this song or not? Like and subscribe and hit the notification.
All right. I feel like Raud not wrong, and I'm going to say this one last time. Raud not wrong for one. For two, I feel like his song is going to do good. I just personally, I don't like his voice with the lyrics, so I'm not with it. But I don't think it's a bad song. I think it's just for motherfuckers that like that high pitch. Me personally, nah, maybe if I was like overly fried on a good day, yeah. But this video was from Hello Yasin Extras. I think that's how you see it. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. But thank you. I appreciate you.